Hello, friends. I'm back with another Christmas cake, and today I'm going to be making an icon. Last year I made Hermie the elf from Rudolph, and this year I wanted to give a Yukon Cornelius a go. I've got one 9-inch cake that I've cut in half, and once I fill that with some vanilla buttercream, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the shape of my template. This cake has very minimal carving, which I'm a big fan of. I'm basically just rounding out the edges and taking off some of that caramelization. I've rolled my fondant out relatively thin for this cake because I am going to be stacking up some different layers, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to be getting a big old mouthful of fondant. I will have the template that I used linked down below, and I'm using that to help me map out all of the features on his face. I have this silicone texture mat that I'm going to use to create the knit texture, and this is going to be for his beanie. He's got one glorious mustache, so I've added Tylose powder to this fondant, so when I cut my two pieces, they're going to set really nice and firm, and they're not going to droop or break when I add them to the cake. You could leave his beard just flat the way it is, but I like to torture myself with tedious tasks, so I rolled up teeny tiny little pieces of fondant to cover the whole thing. It did take me quite a while, but I also really like the effect. I'm covering my board as I always do, just stippling on some food coloring mixed with a little bit of food grade alcohol, and then I'm going to transfer my cake. Hot tip to make transferring cakes easier onto your board: if you decorate it separately, chill your cake and then grab a piece of unflavored dental floss and just run that along the bottom of the cake, and it will separate it from the board. I'm using skewers to attach his pom-pom and puffy little earmuffs, and then I'm using my cake only scissors and just cutting into that to create a fluffy texture. You could very easily make his body from cake as well, but I'm just going with the flat on the board method and building up my fondant using my template. Before I add the last little touches, I want to give him some more depth, so I'm using my color dust, and I'm just going to go and find a couple areas, darken some shadows, and add some highlights. Who is Yukon without his pickaxe? I added some Tylose to these pieces and then ran a skewer all the way through the whole thing for some extra security. Securing this to the cake was a bit tricky because of the angle, so I used his hand at the base as an anchor and then just put a skewer right underneath the head of that pickaxe going into the beard. And for a final touch, his little tongue sticking out. I always thought he was licking his pick thing to like taste gold or silver, but apparently he's trying to find peppermint? I don't know, it's like a deleted part of the movie. Whatever, I still kept it in there. I thought it was really cute. And this is how he turned out. I'm so happy with him. I think he's absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.